Alright, let's go live. Will I have co-commentators with me today? No people? No people. Hate to see it, but it happens sometimes. Man, I really need a second monitor. I just keep, like, trying to use my computer mouse to switch over. I'm like, wait, that's not how that works. I don't have a second monitor, I have a laptop. Alright, chat, how's everyone doing today if you're here? Please give me something to talk about. Hey, Reyes, thanks for lurking. I appreciate it. What's up? Do a Wordle in pre-stream? That is indeed an idea. I suppose I could do that. Alright, I've got to change my sources now. We go to the live scene, switch the stream subject to the Wordle. Alright. We're gonna just go throw out a generic guess. Alright. So, that didn't work. Hmm. Alright. I'm not very good at this, apparently. Alright. We're getting somewhere. Hmm. I've got no ideas. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, I woke up like half an hour ago. I was awake earlier, then I just passed out. I think I just need to figure out how to get better sleep, because frankly, nothing I've done recently has been working, and it's just disappointing in all sorts of ways. Alright, that's the word I was looking for. Alright, Reyes, I did it in 6. I can do something. I got the maximum number of guesses. But you know what? What matters in the end is that we did get it. That is truly what's important here. Also, I'm gonna be eating a bit on stream because, as I said, I am not good at getting sleep. And despite all my best efforts, I passed out and woke up about half an hour before the stream starts. So I'm like, time for breakfast. In the meantime, guess it's about time to get the subject of the stream going. We're gonna switch to Celeste real quick. If alright, please recognize it. Alright, we're good, but I'm gonna keep eating until it actually hits 2. So prepare for the eating, I guess. I'm obviously very good at this. Alright. Looks like it's 2 o'clock, so I can go ahead and get started. We've got part 4 of Celeste, if I'm not mistaken. And, in this part, my goal is basically to just, get all the stuff I've missed. Primarily the, stage 6 stuff. The, and some strawberries. That's about it, really. So, stage 6, I never got the B-side, and I never got the Crystal Heart. However, I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrible at navigating stage 6, so I'm just gonna go ahead and figure out where those are. Alright. We're just gonna skip the cutscene. I probably should have looked in the thing where that was. So we're just gonna go through the dream sequence and fail miserably. Off to space. I think there's something here I wanted to demonstrate and I just forgot to do. Can't remember what it was though. What am I doing again? Was it over here? Am I thinking of something else? I am thinking of something else. Good to know. Come on, where's my brain when I need it? Not here, apparently. I swear I've done this before. I've done this on stream. Why am I like this? Not like that. That's more like it. Alright, if I'm not mistaken, we come over here. Turns out I am mistaken. Where is this again? Not like that. Not like that either. It's no big crime, I just can't keep time. I'm telling you, I've lost the beat. Well then. Alright, there's the cassette tape. Got the B-side. Come on, secondary monitor laptop, you got this. Alright, we're just gonna go over here. Aha! Alright, I do not remember what I'm supposed to do here. No, I'm just gonna use a guide for this. I frankly cannot be bothered, if I'm being honest. Up, left, down, right, left, up, left. Up. Oh, wait. I get it now. These are aligned with the birds from Chapter 1, aren't they? I have to remember those colors, too. Then, this symbol, I don't remember what that means. Up, right. Down, left, up, left. Right, up, right. Okay, it's just mirrored. This one, upside down, left. Okay, down, left, up, right, down, left, and then down, right, up, left, right, down. That's not down, right. Down, right, up, left, down, right, down, right. So that's just both reversed. Alright, there's the crystal heart that I missed. So we're good on that front. Heavy and frail. I was gonna go ahead and pick up this original crystal. Actually, there's no more collectibles in here. I can just leave. And with that done, then there's Summit collectibles, which I'm also gonna need a guide for, if I'm being honest. So we're just gonna go ahead and look at the start. You thought you could fool me. I've been fooled. Alright, there's that. And then, I missed 2 and 3 as well, if I'm not mistaken. Laptop, please. You're literally just running Chrome. Please stop dying. All right. Not like that. All right. What am I doing? You thought you could fool me? Well, joke's on you, you can't. Especially if I do that. This is the angle I want to approach from. There's one. There's two. Let's see, is there the jewel? Go ahead and grab this one for good measure, even though we've already grabbed it. Alright, I need to use a spring, apparently. What am I supposed to do here? Above her, and then reach the far right wall. Alright. Oh, I see now. There's the jewel. Alright, now we can move on to the next part. Just gonna let this play out again while I take a bite. Super professional stream, I know. Alright, what am I missing here? So the third strawberry in this section. Oh, like this. Not like this. There it is. Alright, what am I doing here exactly? Oh, I see now. Alright, there's that. Is that jewel 2? Come on. There's a non-zero chance I grabbed this jewel already, and this is completely worthless. Yeah, I've grabbed that already. It's faded out. I guess I don't need to do that, huh? Alright. So then all that's left is the last strawberry of this section, which I think I know where that would be. Yeah, I know where this is. Now to just get there without doing that. Well, let's try that again. Not like that. Here it is. I knew I was missing something when I did this the first time. Just a second. I'm missing second strawberry. Not like that. Not like that either. I've already gotten this one. Huh. You know, I should have known. As for why I didn't, I'm not entirely sure. No. Wait a minute. That's not a real one. Nope. No! I've gone the wrong direction once more. Not out of character for me. I should be able to salvage this. Something doesn't seem right here. Why do I have literally no idea where I'm going? I've made some irreversible progress. Huh. Let's try that again. Not this part of the chapter. Why did I do that? Alright, let's try this again. I need to go here this time. Not like that. Much better. Hold on a second. Nothing important. I don't know how I missed you. I don't know how I let that happen. Much better. Ah, I see it now. There's a hole in that wall. It's a fake wall. Gotcha. Alright, now I need just the last one and the jewel from this section. Ah, there's another fake wall. Funny the things you don't notice. Ah, this is gonna be fun. Anyway, like I always say, binoculars, I think you mean spoilers. First try. Anyway, with that out of the way, all that's left is the last strawberry of this section. Go along the main path real quick. This is during the climb, isn't it? Of course it would be. I think I knew that I missed that one even when I was doing this the first time. Not like that. You! I knew it. Alright. There's that. Next up is 18 and 19. Skip this. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that either, for that matter. I knew it. I always miss these things. But first, I knew this as well. Well, I've messed up already. Come on. Ah! I'm too good at this. Alright, that's more like it. Just, grab that. Not like that. Come on. When will I learn that my actions have consequences? Apparently not now. Come on. Thank goodness. Alright, there's that one. No! Not like that. Not like that either. Not like that. I'll figure it out eventually. Alright. And then probably the jewel. I don't think I grabbed this jewel either. Come on. Come on. Did I already grab this? I feel like I did, but I'm just making sure. I did. Good to know. Waste of time. Alright, in the meantime, that's every strawberry, so all that's really left is a jewel as far as I'm aware. Come on. Not like this. No. I'll figure it out eventually. Fools, thinking my inability to have rhythm is going to stop me. Well, I guess it did stop me, huh? Come on. I've already grabbed that strawberry, so no need to grab it again. No! Come on. I'm gonna rest on that real quick. No! Oh, I've grabbed this gem too, huh? Funny the things you forget. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the normal way to stage 4 rather than quit the map. Okay, never mind. This was a bad idea. We're just returning to the map. Alright, we're so close. I really wish I showed you what gems you've gone to, but you know what? We can work with this. I can't work with this. Let's see. So I'm missing 5th and 7th strawberries of this. No, 5th and 8th strawberries of this section. I knew there was something here pranking me. Didn't know where though. Ha! Not like this. Why did I do that? That's more like it. There we go. I knew I was missing something there. Do some counting real quick. Alright, supposedly I missed strawberry 29. Okay, I have to look where this is actually real quick. Not like this. Why am I like this? Alright, this time I get to take the side on the right, since it's the easier path, and I don't need that strawberry right now. I may have been wrong about that. Alright, let's do this a bit more correctly this time. That's more like it. Ah, I think I see what I need to do. Not like that. Or that, for that matter. No! No! Come on. I can do this. Ah. Upon closer examination, I don't think I want to do this from the left. Why am I like this? Precision was never my strong suit, to say the least. There we go. That's more like it. I could... almost forgot to collect that. That would have been embarrassing. Alright, let's just move on. Where is this one? Not like that. Let's grab this one anyway, even if I've already collected it. Alright, so this is just the last strawberry of the section. It's another one during the battle and climbs. Got it. Not like that. Why am I like this? Once again, I must ask, why am I like this? No! Alright, there's something here that's gonna prank me, I'm sure of it. Oh, I know exactly where this one is. Not like that. Remember, chat, just because I know how to do something doesn't mean I will be able to do it. No! Fools! You thought you could outwit me? Well, you did. Are you proud of yourself? Alright, up next we've got, the first strawberry here. No? I knew it! I did not know it, apparently. I've revealed all that. Well, I already feel like I've missed something, so we're gonna go ahead and return to the map real quick. Once again, I've entered the wrong portion of the chapter. Let's try that again. I don't think I wanted to do that like that. Oh, do I need momentum? I think I need momentum for this. Not like that. Or like that, for that matter. There we go. Now we go this way. And, let's get past that strawberry.
I may or may not be stupid / blind.
How so? What gives you that impression?
Well, it's Wednesday. I knew you were gonna be streaming, and I just completely forgot about it.
Happens sometimes,
That's why
no
I'm
worries.
stupid. And blind because I did not see your message until literally 3 seconds ago.
Once again, happens sometimes, no worries.
I mean, probably had something to do with May screaming in my ear about how you know, the new LEGO Star Wars is great, but it's fucking ass because of the unskippable cutscenes at the beginning of it.
I do dislike unskippable cutscenes for what it's worth.
Yeah, but it was the screaming. Just, ugh.
Checks out.
Like, you know how May is.
Indeed.
So, what have I missed?
I'm just working on getting the collectibles and stuff I missed from my earlier runs of Celeste. So
What? I don't know what you mean. What did you mean? You didn't miss anything.
of course I would never. Ow! I would never miss anything.
Hey, you're too much of a COD gamer to do that.
Yeah, that's definitely what this is. That's definitely what I am. This is notably not the correct path. Alright, let's try that again. But yeah, all we're doing really is going around getting some strawberries and I think a B-side that I missed, but I could be wrong about that. And more importantly, crystal hearts as well. And once we're done with that collectible hunting, it's time for more B-sides. I have a feeling. I knew it.
You have a feeling, woohoo, that tonight's gonna be a good night?
Not particularly.
Understandable.
Never mind, I already got this one.
Now, would you be willing to commentate on why you don't think it's going to be a good night?
I'm not gonna lie, I passed out like as an hour after I woke up, and then woke up again like 30 minutes before the stream. So if my track record is any indication, my medicine is not doing very well for me right now.
That wouldn't do it.
That would indeed make me feel like tonight is not going to be a good night, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know what, we're streaming Celeste, and that's what matters.
I mean, you could be streaming worse.
Indeed. I could be streaming Valorant like I tend to do.
You could be streaming Maze streaming.
Indeed. I'm fine with having May on stream, but if she starts screaming like that, I'm gonna have to politely ask her to leave. And then not so politely if she doesn't.
I completely feel that.
Where on earth am I going?
Like, there has been so many times where I've just gotten to that point. I'm like, I need to ask her to. But at the same time, you have more freedom there than I do because May does things for me. My fucking
Thumbnails.
Which I figured out what my next video is going to be because I don't want to do Lego DC Supervillains.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
Not a bad idea.
Only problem with that idea is I brought that up to May and then got no response on the whole, thumbnail front.
Will I remember how this game works? Find out next time, as I die 3 times in a row.
Simply no.
You were expecting too much of me.
Oh, you didn't grab this chapter's B-side?
Oh, I grabbed the B-side, or this is the summit. I grabbed the B-side, I just missed some strawberries during the Mirror Temple
That's
section
right.
of the summit.
I remember watching you do the B-side.
Yeah, I did the Chapter 5 B-side, but I haven't done the Chapter 7 B-side yet. Or, did I? I think I did. Yeah, I did. I'll remember eventually. Ow. I know exactly where I need to be right now. There's a hole in the wall on the right at the very end of this section that I missed. I need to make a correction. Alright, we're good. We're not good.
I'm definitely not also working on, my base in the newest Minecraft server.
Definitely not. Who would ever do such a thing? The correct answer is oddly enough me, because for some reason, no matter how much I want to get back into Minecraft, I can't bring myself to do it. I'm genuinely sad.
Understandable.
Why did I do that?
But at the same time, alright?
Yeah?
Same time, we do have Divine RPG.
It's like I've already done most of it once. Like, I don't think that'd get me back into it, unfortunately.
Damn. You can always fuck around with other mods like I tend to do. Like right now I'm mainly working on a new magic mod we found called Mahu Sakai. Which adds, like, you know how the transmutation circles look in Full Metal?
Yeah?
Imagine that, but huge and fucking floating.
Checks out.
A lot of the spells don't use that, but a good amount of them do.
I see my mistake here. I was notably wrong about where I needed to go.
For the Strabuber?
For the Strabooble, yes. And that is notably not how you cling onto walls.
Oof.
This is where I need to be. Alright, that's one. Bonk. Funny the things you forget. Ah.
I don't know why you saying funny the things you forget reminded me of the, scene of Hugh Neutron. I sat on the banana once, and of course, that changed my life.
Checks out. Hugh Neutron is so iconic, and I don't even know why.
Honestly.
Like, what's up with Nickelodeon animated show dads? Like, that's such a weird thing to say, but we've had a whole discussion about Jimmy's dad. Not Jimmy. Timmy's dad.
Yeah, like, it's always, the Nickelodeon shows, I think they were way too ready to cut in deep. All everyone else is like, no, this is a kid's show. We can't just be doing nothing stupid like that.
And this my trophy, if I had one.
Sorry, Dad. Don't worry. That was just my box of hopes and dreams. Those were shattered years ago.
How long ago?
How old are you?
Oh God. I love that so much.
It's so good. Like, it'd be a crime to not love that,
It's no big crime. I just can't keep time. I'm telling you, I've lost the beat. Alright, if I'm not mistaken, I have actually successfully managed to get every one of the jewels now. So that means... Here we go.
So, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of ARGs? Like alternate reality games?
Yeah. I have.
I've been spending approximately too much time watching and listening to videos on them.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't have the fucking... I don't think I'm smart enough to find and, figure this shit out myself.
Felt that?
But damn.
What, is there like one in particular you've been hearing about recently, or?
Not really. Like, it started off, I was like, oh, what's this? There was like a Kirby 64 ARG that I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. And then after that, it ended up going to like ones I'd never heard of, including apparently the oldest ARG in existence. If I can find it real quick. I closed that tab. I can go through that. So yeah, it went from fucking a Kirby analog horror series, which was also an ARG.
Mm-hmm.
Then it ended up, well, I guess that was just an analog horror. And then it went to an ARG called the Wyoming Incident.
The Wyoming Incident.
That's still active to this day, and it started in 2006.
Checks out.
Like 2 videos on that because this guy made a video in 2016 and 2017. Then I went to one that was an ARG that was aired on Adult Swim in 2016 called This House Has People in It, which apparently they also made another ARG called Unedited Footage of a Bear. But apparently, like, just off the videos and audio clips alone, so the original video that was aired on Adult Swim is about 12 minutes long. And
checks out.
If you just watch that, you have no fucking clue what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Although, like, there's a lot of hints and, like, websites to this. Like, in this 12-minute video, there is a grandma watching a TV. You can find that episode that she was watching, which is made by the same people.
Mm-hmm.
It's an episode called The Sculptor's Playground, which you can also use there. Like, you can use that video as a sort of cipher for the rest of everything else in the video, because it talks about a disease constantly that doesn't actually exist. So,
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Mom. Food. He's constantly talking about a disease that doesn't actually exist and how to cure it, but you can't cure it, kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
And basically, the whole thing is it's a thing on perception. But if you go through the website of the security system, like the security system that this house has people in it was recorded on, which isn't an actual company, but one that was made up for this. You can go through and they hide the passwords in the actual video, so you can go through the accounts and stuff. And there is at least 2 hours and 4 minutes worth of videos and audio logs, not including the news reports and actual activity logs that you have to read through. And the whole thing is just a commentary on perception. Like, if you would just watch the first one, you would know nothing, it would make no sense, and you would go on with your day. Mm-hmm. Especially considering, what happens in the video is, they're trying to host a birthday party for the middle child. And the eldest child has been laying on the kitchen floor for 2 hours. The mother thinks that she's been playing dead for attention. Well, they try to move the daughter, and it turns out she's actually been sinking through the floor.
Huh.
And it eventually gets to a rate where you can visibly see her sliding through the floor into the basement.
As you do.
And yeah, it goes. It's fucking weird.
Checks out.
I definitely didn't watch an entire hour-long video on it.
Definitely not.
Yeah,
Who would ever do such a thing?
But I've just gotten in really into
watching and listening ARGs again, like explain, and like I just ran across one that I found near its beginning, but it's just it updates so infrequently I couldn't follow it along with it. Called The Sun Vanished.
Yeah.
And yeah. My ongoing theory for The Sun Vanished is there's like an alien, like, because basically the stars, like the sun, like nighttime stars, everything's gone. It's just pure black, like it's nighttime at all times, but there's no stars or anything. There's these ships that have been going across the road, keeping it warm, so that way life can continue working. But they've also been brainwashing people. So I'm thinking it's some sort of alien invasion.
Understandable.
But yeah, but
It's just
I don't know
stuff.
why. I absolutely love alternate reality games.
They're pretty cool, I'll give them that. Like, I haven't really followed along with any of them, but from what I hear of the ones that end up, like, popping into my corner, it's like, yeah, this is some interesting stuff, and you gotta be, like, real good at puzzles and such.
Yeah.
Which, as we've seen on my streams, I can sometimes be good at puzzles, but not very often.
Like, sometimes it's on puzzles, sometimes it's just, like, finding details that are hidden. Sometimes it actually takes, like, real-world skills. Like, I think the Overwatch one, when Sombra was being announced, because there was an ARG for that, I think people actually had to hack into certain parts of Blizzard.
Checks out. That is rather cool.
Clue. Like, yeah.
Alright. So, all that really is left before tackling the, not the epilogue. All that's really left for Celeste is, I need some strawberries from... Not the epilogue. Why do I keep doing that? do you ever just, like, do the same thing 3 times and wonder, why on earth am I stupid? Yeah. All that's really left is, I do some B-sides, in particular, Reflection, and, Core. I'm missing 3 strawberries in Core, so I'm gonna go look for those, I guess. Figures they're all in this section. Like, I got everything else, just not that. Wait, did I get the Crystal Heart? Yeah, I got the Crystal Heart. It's right at the end of the thing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and, I am not ashamed to say that I will use a guide for this, as I have said for pretty much all the strawberries I've missed so far. I will say, I think I got a decent few on my own without a guide, if I'm being honest. Though that is not to say I'm very intelligent otherwise. Alright, so we need the hot and cold section.
Yes, stop it.
Get some
Stop
help.
putting yourself down like that.
I think you were just gonna say, get some help.
It wouldn't be too out of character.
Indeed, it would not. Come on.
So, unrelated, I forgot that Divine RPG does make the Nether absolutely impossible to deal with.
You know, I also forgot that, which is weird because I played through it. But you know what happens sometimes.
Because of the wildfire enemies.
Yeah.
They spawn so frequently and do too much damage. They're way too accurate with their shots.
Just have fun with that. Alright, let's see. Why am I intelligent? Now you might say, but hold on, that was not a display of intelligence, and you'd be right.
I was just more thrown off by the question itself.
Understandable. Debatably even correct, for that matter.
That's what we in the business call a yikes.
Indeed. It's what I do. It's what I do best, apparently.
There's 3 yikeses in a row, my guy.
3 individual yikes. Come on. I can do this. Why am I having a stream? I did this on
Yikes.
stream yesterday. What?
Just yikes. Wait, you did it on stream yesterday?
Not yesterday. Last week.
Okay.
I promise I know my own stream schedule. Just apparently not that well.
Obviously.
No. Yes. No. No. Just core things.
No, TJ, far be it from me to tell you how to do this, but are you okay, bud?
I was never okay. Alright.
Feel that?
Then. What on earth? Ow. Alright, where am I going? Not there.
My favorite part of travel, just the not there.
It's what I do best.
The not there valley.
Ah!
The not there valley. Now better than the
Not right.
valley.
I don't know, the Not Right Valley is pretty good. No! Alright, I'll figure
TJ
this out
having to
eventually.
have rhythm.
Impossible. I think I need more of these to show up, so I'm just gonna bounce on this for a bit. No!
Ouch.
No! Funny the things you forget. Alright, where am I going here?
Man, this mountain's kind of fucky.
Indeed. It be ice and it be fire. Alright, I've done it. That's the last strawberry I needed. Now I could just exit normally. And I'm going to do that so I can do something more difficult instead. Alright, that's every strawberry on the mountain. As far as I'm aware.
So I probably should have said this stupid statement earlier, because, you
Yeah.
know, it is, of course, a stupid statement, but because you said that it is both made of ice and fire. I was about to say just a dance of ice and fire?
Hmm. Checks out.
A game that you would be remarkably worse at.
Because it's entirely rhythm-based.
Exactly.
Not wrong. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and do the Chapter 6 B-side now.
Like, it's not me just being an asshole. You are just really...
I have demonstrated on several occasions that I'm not exactly good at rhythm. I do not take offense to it. Ow. Okay then. Try that again. So close. Not very close at all. Okay, what? Why do I keep doing that? Ah! Let's try that again. No! Do you remember my run through chapter 6 by any chance? The place with all the water and the pushy blocks.
If I remember right, I don't think it went well.
It didn't go terribly per se. But it demonstrated that I'm not very good at pinball at the very least. As we will see more frequently here, because now I must rely on the pinball machine.
Ooh.
Alright, there's that room cleared.
My boy TJ having to play pinball for his life.
Are you telling me you've never played pinball for your life?
I've never said that.
Fair enough. How did your attempt go? Because mine did not go very well, if we're being honest.
Oh, sadly, I'm still here. I mean, I'm still here, so.
I felt that. Please. Alright. I'd say I'm doing pretty well. I'm getting decent progress in this B-side, to say the least. I say, and then immediately take it back. Is not out of character for me.
It really isn't.
I'll figure it out soon enough. I didn't get my dash back. That was just a bad judge of distance. As was that. Come on. I'll figure it out soon enough. Then that begs the question that everybody has the right to ask of me, will he really? Which the answer may surprise you.
See, that's when you hit them with the no comment.
No comment indeed. Man, I'm not good with these things. In the slightest, apparently. Well, there's some more proof of that coming up soon. Ah. Good to know. This is not going to go very well, is it? And I still have the seasides to do. Come on. That's better. That is notably not. There we go. That's better. Finally got through that room. That was notably not better. Once again, I'm gonna hit him with my legendary binoculars. I think you mean spoilers. Ah! I was too slow. Alright, let's try this again. Whew, thank God. Alright, there's that room. And now we get to the boss fight section once more. Ah! Bonk. Slide down a bit slowly, carefully. No! I didn't realize I needed to keep moving forward.
Just like the movie, Meet the Robinsons.
I was going to say that. I was like, should I mention that here? And I'm like, yeah, I probably should, but then I just completely forgot to.
I mean, I feel like I just got into it faster.
Yeah.
Considering.
Man, I love Meet the Robinsons.
So good.
Like, I genuinely can't think of another Disney movie from around that specific era of their production that I remember as well as it.
Yeah.
Like, is that just me?
No.
Or was it just, like, the best? Because that was, like, 20, like... Was that 2000s or 2010s? It was, like, late 2000s, I think, right?
I think so, yeah.
The late aughts. I'll figure this out eventually. Yes, I figured it out.
Did you?
Indeed, I got through that room. Contrary to popular belief.
I thought you were trying to figure something else out.
There are many things I have to figure out, but this right now is the main one. How to get through these rooms.
Understandable. Oh yeah, by the way, the other night, I actually made way more progress into Five Nights at Freddy's than I thought I was going to.
Nice, you'll love to see it. Why did I try that?
Like, do you know anything about the newest game?
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't known anything about any of the games.
Understandable. So you know the Freddy Fazbear What Happened? Squid Game!
Yeah. I only
got
know the
past
Glam
that
Rock
part.
Freddy memes.
Yeah, I got through that part, and then I repaired him, pretty much. Is what I got to.
Checks out.
then my game decided to soft lock after I repaired him, and I was supposed to go ahead and I was supposed to go ahead and I was gonna charge him
Mm-hmm.
because he loses battery the longer you're walking around in him.
Checks
And
out.
His battery was like going down really fast. I was gonna charge him up real quick and then go on my way. And when I went to go charge him, the game soft locked because it wasn't charging him, and I couldn't leave.
Fun. Security breach, but Freddy's battery just dies.
Security breach, but he doesn't have a battery.
Hmm.
Freddy Fazbear, what happened?
Ah. Man, sometimes I play this game and I'm just like, do you remember what the ground feels like? Because I don't.
That does sound about right.
I mean, look at this room. There hasn't been ground for, like, I don't even know how long.
Yeah.
It's certainly not an incorrect judgment.
Indeed.
No! I started going back too early.
Where's that damn fourth cancer?
Hmm. No! Oh, I was right at the end. Come on. You know, the journal and several loading screens say not to be embarrassed by your death count and to be proud of it instead. But the issue is, I've already played this game before. I've already done even the seaside for this stage, and I'm still dying this much.
I mean, that's the best. I mean, only a true master could emulate how a complete newbie would be playing the game.
Indeed. Speaking of complete newbies.
Hey, kiddo.
Squid Game.
Squid Game! Freddy Fazbear, what happened?
Squid Game.
Oh god.
Love it.
Why does that delivery just remind me of, like, Rigby from a regular show? Squid Game! Just tell me. You can't unhear it now, can you?
No, I can't.
You're now cursed with this knowledge, just as I was.
Squid Game.
If regular show ended already, right?
Yeah.
Like a while ago.
Yeah.
If it was still going on, would they have talked about Squid Game?
I feel like they would, yeah. Another, but on the other hand, there is still the other show by J.G. Quintel, Close Enough.
Hmm. I haven't caught that yet. Is it also on Cartoon Network or?
No, I think it's on Comedy Central.
Ah, that would explain it.
It's basically a more down to earth. Like the main characters are these parents who are definitely not qualified to be parents, and their kid.
I have no earthly idea why, but I thought you were going to end that sentence with their kid is definitely not qualified to be a kid. Like, how would that work?
You have to get. Don't you know? You have to get your child. You gotta get your child certifications. Yeah.
Of course. How could I forget? I'm trying to think of television children who are not qualified to be kids, and the first one that comes to mind is Stewie Griffin.
Yeah, that adds up.
Alright, I made it through this room, finally. And now to chase the darkness as it recedes.
Darkness, darkness, Keyblade.
Notably not the bees.
Friend.
Hello. Ah!
Ben, can I have Robux? No.
Were you just asked if you could have Robux?
If you could have Robux, yeah.
Ah!
That'd be friend. Be free. Or T. Be free.
Number 15.
Ah!
The world's big.
You can't bring up the number 15. I don't have a sponsorship yet, but I'm waiting.
Yep, Ben.
Damn it. Damn it.
Just in the same tone of voice.
Be red. Or P.
I'm calling an admin. That's fail RP.
Hmm.
Ben, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ah! Why on earth did I do that? Ah!
That's Terry people.
Man, I can't believe Burger King won't sponsor you after you've sponsored them for so long.
Pickle
Ah.
schools.
It do be like that sometimes.
Ben.
I feel like you'd be one of the guys who gets hit with with that shit that was going on a while back, where they
The
just
king of stream.
they were, yeah, the KF, yeah, the king of stream, KF stream,
The
yeah,
K.
that's me.
Can I get a KFC
That's my-
sponsorship?
Boom, David.
Why can I just hear you? Not before I do.
See, I could totally see you getting a. I could see either of us getting a a fucking KFC sponsorship on the grounds of playing Blaze Blue as Bullet against Carl,
Perfectly fried child.
Kentucky Fried Child.
Man, I love Blaze Blue. I just hope one of these days I'm gonna get to stream a fighting game for my multiplayer day.
Understandable. I'm not even gonna give you false hope.
Hmm.
I respect you too much for that.
Thank you for not getting my hopes up.
But be careful.
I appreciate it.
Like, the only thing is, I don't think this fighting game would be good for a stream for 3 whole hours.
That's where you're wrong. There are people out there who stream fighting games for unironically like 8 hours in a row.
Yeah, but they're professionals.
So, I don't need to be a professional.
Yes, but do you really think you can keep an opponent for 3 hours?
I don't need to.
What?
I can force the chat to play along with me.
The chat.
Now you might
What
say, but you don't
chat?
have a chat, and the answer is you're right. I have many people who I need to coerce into playing more fighting games, though, because they still haven't, like... That's about the end of where that was, actually.
Yeah, they still haven't. They just still haven't.
They just still haven't.
You know what? That's all. I think that's all the context we need there.
Ah!
Sorry, TJ, but I have to be the one to do it real quick. I'm gonna bring drugs into your stream.
Ah, not again.
They're Tylenol. I have a headache.
I do tend to have that effect on people.
It's not you.
That's what
I
they
don't
all
know
say.
what it is. I don't know what it is, but it ain't you. Chief.
This ain't it, Chief.
You ain't it, Chief.
You ain't it, Chief.
Master Chief, mind telling me what you're doing at McDonald's? Hamburger.
No! Ah, I died on the literal last spike of the room. And then I proceeded to miss a switch as well anyway. I know that's not the way. Why do I keep doing that?
Do you know the way?
Apparently not.
No, the way.
Come on. I did this earlier on stream. Why am I having so much trouble?
This seems cramped.
See, at the same time, that argument is the same as me saying, I already unboxed an unusual on stream. Why can't I do it again?
10% luck, 20% skill, something. I don't remember the rest.
Oh, I don't know why that's so funny to me. Oh my god.
I don't either, but there's obviously not enough skill if 20% leads to that.
What? What?
Just 20%. I can't remember the rest.
Cuphead.
Whew, thank goodness.
Yep. Cuphead. Let's play Cuphead. Just Cuphead.
Hey kid. Hey kid. Let's talk for a second. All right.
Don't care.
Are you listening?
Don't care.
Shut up.
Cuphead.
Got him.
Hit head off.
No. Boom. Momentum.
Or
I definitely didn't fail physics.
One second.
Ah!
Yo yo.
Hey! I see you are back for another Celeste stream.
Yeah, we're climbing proverbial mountains.
And literal ones, of course, but mostly proverbial ones.
It doesn't help. My boyfriend broke up with me.
Damn. You hate to
So
hear
we've
it.
been climbing mountains for like weeks.
It do be like that. Sorry to hear it. I won't
It's
pry
a
or
tough one.
anything.
It's a tough one, but we're figuring it out, I think.
Good to hear. So, other than that, how have things been?
Still, I did my guitar class. Yeah, I had class today. So that's been nice. I'm behind in my programming class. I have no idea how the fuck linked lists work.
I hate linked lists.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah. I don't know. Are you good with data structures?
I got a C in the course.
Ah, I failed. I failed the last time I took it.
Understandable.
I think she's not a good teacher, as per her rate my professor rating.
I'm not gonna lie, I've completely forgotten about Rate My Professor. Like, I don't know why I don't use it, but like... I guess that's not
Well,
super relevant since I'm technically not in classes right now.
I don't think it's like
It's not super important, and like,
it's not
people
that good
can
of
be
a
wrong.
metric.
Yeah.
But it made me
Like,
want to look during her class.
It's a
That's like-
metric, and that's what matters.
I was like, what these kids saying about her? And some of their commentary isn't really even that valid, because one of them was like the quizzes aren't on Quizlet, and I'm like,
That is oddly specific.
It's not how you learn. Obviously, you don't want to. Obviously, you just want to cheat and use Quizlet. Oh. And that's why Mr. Larry Nelson got a higher rating than her, I think.
That one. Or just that people don't have very accurate criticisms in general.
Both.
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 That one specific rating just tanked her score that much. People really wanted the quizzes to be on Quizlet.
They want the Quizlet. Well, I took the midterm the other day. I got like a 67%. It was a tough thing to see.
It do be like that sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, data structures are just whack.
No, data structures is probably
Like-
the worst programming class I've taken.
Like, in terms of your actual performance in it, or just the concepts? Like,
Both.
both? Like, I
Both.
think data structures are really nifty and have a lot of cool applications. I just did not have the capacity that semester to really learn anything from them.
I learned more about data structures through Homestuck.
Homestuck.
Yeah.
So what exactly is Homestuck?
It's
Because I've
like
heard a lot
it's
about
a web it's a web comic, right?
it. Mm-hmm.
But it's super fucking long. It's it's I think it's longer than the Lord of the Rings in terms of just amount of words and content.
Somehow checks out, because I hear all sorts of wacky stuff about it.
But it's more than just a webcomic because it has this like game aspect to it, and then it has like a music aspect to it.
I've heard some Homestuck songs before, and I'm like, wow, this actually kind of slaps. What in the world?
Yeah, the Homestuck music's good. I like the fan songs. I prefer I like the fan songs a lot.
Fan songs of what?
Homestuck.
See, I always meant to watch, read, whatever the hell. I was Homestuck. Like, I actually had a friend back in middle school who tried to get me into it. I never got. She tried to send me the link. It never really worked. So I was like, whatever. And then Undertale came out, and I was like, wait, this is by the same guy who made Homestuck? The fuck?
Before you get
Wait, is
ready-
Homestuck into... What?
Go ahead.
Alright, now we move on to why this was called Mastering the Mountain, because we've got the core B-side, which if we've seen... Wait.
Go ahead.
If we've seen anything from my gameplay so far, oh boy, this is gonna go well.
Back to the rhythm.
Yep, back to the rhythm. But we keep going on the previous conversation topic as well.
To the beat. I don't know, in all fairness, I haven't read all of Homestuck. I only read, like, the first, like, 3 chapters. Because it's super fucking long. And some of it's about data structures. And it's tough to read this webcomic, the data structures. Because the main characters, they have to carry their inventory, right?
And they all use
And
different data
John-
structures for it, or what?
Yes, and John has stupid inventories in a stack structure, so he has to drop his last item to pick up a new one.
Okay, I will say, I've actually, like, played through the first, like, chapter or so I actually do know exactly what you're referring to in that aspect.
But it's not just John. He's not the only one with a data structure for his inventory, and
Oh,
it's
no.
a little ridiculous.
You still talking about Homestuck?
Yes.
Yeah, still talking about Homestuck.
What the
We got here by talking about, the computer science programming class data structures,
Oh, data structure.
and, that somehow brought us to Homestuck, which, oddly enough, having read/played through the just slightest first bit of Homestuck on a whim one day, I do actually know what is being referred to here.
Yes. Doesn't it make more sense now?
Yes.
Because when I first read it, I was like, what the fuck is happening? Why are we going into so much detail about this?
And now you know.
And then the tone shifts, and you're like, oh, okay, he doesn't have a good relationship with his father, and the other girl, she has a tough time with her mom, and they're stuck in this game, and they're gonna control the world.
Are they homestuck in the game?
Yeah.
Am I funny yet?
Well, it's like I tried to having George explain it to me, and I'm still confused because it is a long piece of text, and
Checks
there's just this like alien thing going on, and the game, it like spawns new universes.
As you do.
I'm like, well, that makes perfect sense.
Of course.
I don't know. I like the fan song. Fan songs are really good.
Hmm.
They're like good on their own merit, because I'm not exactly 100% filled in on like what the story is for some of them, but like the lyrics are still like really good, despite me not even having the context.
I will say there's like 2 Homestuck songs in particular I've heard, and they're not even like the original versions of the songs, but rather covers of them. But one in particular I remember standing out was Air of Grief.
Yep.
I'm like, this actually, it's just a song. It's just such a strong main melody.
Oh, that's what I like about taking my guitar class, is I've learned how to, like, whatchamacallit, put music under a different critical eye than I had before.
Music appreciation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good teacher. I've really enjoyed taking a guitar class.
Mm.
And I was a little weary at first, because on my schedule it said it was like a trumpet class. I was like, that's not right.
Something ain't right here.
This isn't right, and I don't know. I have some like bad guitar habits that I need to work out of, and he's been very kind and patient about them.
Good to hear.
Because, yeah, I still can't read sheet music and play the guitar at the same time.
Understandable. That
But-
takes like a lot of focus, doesn't it?
And yeah, I bought myself a piano.
Ooh.
And it's been so fun. It's been so fun. I haven't had so much fun playing music in a while.
Man, remember Dr. Mo's piano?
Yeah.
Man, I miss Dr. Mo's class.
Tell me about it. I think I should talk to her, but I don't have anything in particular to say.
Understandable.
I don't know. I miss robotics because I didn't really need anything particular to say. We're sweeping today.
Mm-hmm. I'll figure out how rhythm works eventually.
No.
This is true. Just watch the stream. I failed it like 5 times already. The same exact way every time.
So on the whole, you know, not concept, topic of playing guitar, I used to know how to play the guitar's smaller screeching cousin.
The ukulele?
The ukulele?
The violin.
The violin, yeah.
I'm like,
Ah.
ukuleles don't really screech, do they?
No. But they're a closer cousin than the violin is.
See, the ukulele's like little brother.
Yeah. That is accurate.
The violin is the cousin.
Yeah. I would like to learn how to play the violin, but I don't want to have to bother my neighbors.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Debatably even
I
correct.
I even used to remember how I don't even think I ever learned how to read sheet music. I think I just learned this is what I have to do for this one. This is what I have to do for this one. And by the end of it, because I was in an orchestra class in like elementary school, by the end of it, it was all muscle memory.
You had an orchestra class in elementary school?
Not by choice.
Well, lucky you. We didn't have music class.
My elementary school did have a music class, but definitely nothing on the tier of, like, orchestra.
Yeah, it was either orchestra or band. I wanted to go into band.
We didn't even have a
trumpet.
band.
My grandpa was like, hey, yeah, no, you're learning the violin. I was like, I don't want to learn this thing.
What instrument would have you preferred?
A saxophone. What was your actual answer, Jeff?
Trumpet.
Ah.
Or I think
Oh.
I don't think I wanted to do. It was either trumpet or the trombone.
But one of the brasses.
Trombone.
I don't have the lung capacity for that.
Understandable.
It's a tough one, but you have less options with the buttons. That's nice. Here.
No! I'm so good at this game. I definitely didn't just send myself directly into the abyss.
But you're not even playing that Tales game.
I'll get to it eventually. Ah!
Oh yeah, TJ, I did reinstall Valorant.
Terrible mistake.
Oh no.
It was a mistake because I played through like the practice, the whatever practice they have,
Mm-hmm.
and I died so many times. I missed a lot of my shots, and I was just disappointed. I thought I was better than this.
Well, you know what they say, you miss every shot you don't take. It just so happens that I miss all of the ones I do. But only in the context of FPS games. There's some things I've done that aren't missed shots in real life. Like streaming.
So if you want a decently better time and an easier way of like leading yourself into Valorant and its whole system, play CS:GO.
It's not a bad idea. It's,
That's I attribute CS:GO to be the only reason why I actually did good when I played Valorant for the 2 days that I did.
I'm not gonna lie, it's also just objectively a better game.
Everybody
Is.
picks up Valorant and then puts it back down and then picks it up again and then. Oh, there's something.
know. Yeah, I started playing it once. Like I got a couple good team wipes, and I was like, okay, this shit's easy. Uninstalled it, and then I learned about the kernel level anti-cheat, and I was like, yeah, I don't want China to have my boot drive in their hands, so I'm not reinstalling this.
Just 10 simple things.
I don't care. I just wish I could be paid for my information. You're selling my information anyway.
Please give me a cut of the product.
Just give me a cut.
I think the only state where that is actually a thing is California.
Checks out.
Damn it! I could have gone for a way funnier thing there. It could like that's an actual thing in California, I think. But I could have gone for the joke of I think the only state that's available in is denial.
Got him.
We all know denial's in Egypt.
Also got him.
Damn.
By the way, before we get going any further, we should make sure if it's okay to refer to you by name on stream. Is that all right? Or do you have something else you'd like to be referred to as?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, you.
Yes.
Damn, I don't think Jeff knows my real name.
This is true. I like just remembered that.
I don't know what to
I'm
call
like,
you at all.
I've only met him on the previous stream, and even at that, I didn't give a proper introduction.
indeed.
This is a tough question. I haven't considered it before. Let me see.
For what it's worth, Jeff is not actually this person's real name. Though to be fair, they have a fascinating real name.
Yeah, I have been referred to online by my real name. Originally, I cared a lot, and I got upset with people who did it. And then it just became more commonplace. Where it was like, okay, well, no getting rid of it now.
Interesting.
So yeah, you know what? We'll go with the worst term I could possibly go with here. My official name.
Official name?
My official name. It was Tanis.
That's an interesting name. I haven't heard that one before.
Yeah.
I also have an unorthodox name, so I understand the struggle.
Yeah, 'cause when I was younger, I was always just sitting there like, well, if someone hears my name, they could easily track me down just by like looking up my name and
It's like, unfortunately, we're kind of nobodies, so...
yeah,
Well,
but
it's
like
like-
if you Google my name, you'll find me in at least the first 5 searches.
That's true.
Like first 5 search.
I think that's just more a byproduct of
results.
Tanis not being a very common name.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause we all know I'm not, you know, a famous anything. One second, my brother's in here.
You're a famous Twitch streamer, Gamer Jeff TK.
Why'd you choose Jeff?
Various reasons.
Reasons that are all mostly cringe.
I'll take the cringe. What's the cringe?
I decided to go with an internet persona, and
Yeah.
in my attempt of doing this, I did it when I was in my phase of like really being into creepypastas. So, like, my original internet name was GamerJeffTK. Over the creepypasta Jeff the Killer.
That's a goofy choice. None of my things are any better. I mean, like, yeah, my gamer tags are from this like comedy special from the 90s. So I think it's all right.
I
It do
also
be
want
like
to
that.
mention that I had it commissioned like at least 3 times from people who were doing like free commissions, where the entire thing to my internet persona is quite literally Jeff the Killer, but with rainbow bangs and a headset.
It do be like that sometimes, but you know
Like,
what?
if you guys have you guys seen the series on YouTube by Lord Bung? It's called Containment. It's heavily based around SCPs.
Unfortunately, I have not.
Well, one of the artists in there that does like the monsters for that series,
Mhm.
he was doing free commissions at one point, and I still have that saved on my Twitter because like I got to it, because he was doing free commissions. I asked him to do mine, and the one he gave me was absolutely fucking terrifying. I loved it.
That's the best part.
1 second.
No!
Let me see if I can slice an apple without killing myself. Let's see.
Felt that. Ah!
Baby's juicy.
It's no big crime, I just can't keep time. Man,
You just have to think of it as a complex polyrhythm, TJ.
See,
Bum, bum, bum.
on the bright side, the fun part about saying that I ain't got rhythm is I get to keep quoting that Phineas and Ferb musical number. That's really the best part of it.
Exactly. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the image that I got from that artist in. Okay, why do that?
And the score.
Dude. Yeah, don't. Okay, that one's broken. I'll just do the Google Drive link that he gave me to download it,
Mm.
because that file type does not work. I just realized what he called it, and so this was like April of 2019. So exactly, like basically, in 5 days, about 2 years exactly. And I just realized the Google Drive link that he gave me is just named Jeff the Killer Gay.
Fascinating. That's one way of doing it.
You know what? It kind of fits for what I asked.
Yeah. I don't know what else you would name that file.
Yeah.
The problem is I don't think you're
that's-
wrong.
Yeah. I don't know how I took 2 years to realize that that's what he called it, but
Happens sometimes. No worries.
Oof. Oof, oof, oof.
Oof, indeed.
yeah.
Okay.
I think the original
Aw.
one is what I actually have. Do I have my? No, I don't. Where do I have it? I have it somewhere.
No. Yes.
I think I got that one through Tumblr. Oh god, logging into Tumblr. Ugh.
Terrible mistake.
Do you even have a Tumblr?
I
think
don't.
I have a Tumblr.
Welcome back. It's time to change your password. Yeah, it's probably a good idea considering I haven't, even logged into your site in approximately 6 years.
Happens sometimes. No! I must say, I actually think the core B-side is a lot more fun than the core main stage, though that's also just because I kind of suck at core. And knowing that I'm actually supposed to be having trouble makes me feel better about myself.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yes. I also have emails from a bank that I am
No longer affiliated with.
attempting. Oh no! I'm definitely affiliated with it. Like this is a bank that originally my grandparents or my great grandparents, I can't remember which, they set up like a savings account for me. And now that I am above 21, I'm allowed to get access to it. Of course, I'm literally about to hit 22, and I just didn't even know I could. So we're getting all that set up now.
Understandable.
Dang, everybody's older than me.
It do be like that. Ow. No.
How does it feel to be in your 20s?
Awful.
Everything hurts.
It really does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh god, I've actually got to go through like 2 years of this fucking lady's Tumblr posts in order to find the one commission post she did for me. Oh boy.
Have fun.
Let's see. How often does she fucking post? Like, it doesn't show dates on here.
Oh no.
Tumblr's so fucking stupid. They don't show dates for anything.
Happens.
Let's see. Can I just control F it? No. Fucking Tumblr defies all reason.
Somehow checks
The
out.
temperature changing levels are so scary.
Indeed they are. This is like super late into the game though, so it's nothing like too out of left field at the very least.
Oh, I know I definitely asked for that way before Sun and Moon was a thing. Oh god, and I've already gone through a lot of posts. It's more like 6 years of posts? No.
Alright, I'm a real gamer. As opposed to a fake one. I say and then immediately launch myself into death. If you haven't seen my Twitch clips, you should watch them because I have a really bad habit of doing that.
I watch your Twitch clips.
Nice.
Probably doesn't help. This lady has like fucking essays for every single one of her posts, even if it has like 13,000 pictures attached.
Hmm.
Why are you so stupid?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm one of your biggest Twitch fans.
Yay.
I even drew fan art.
Indeed you did. You know, it
cool.
just occurred to me I could probably like use the empty space to demonstrate that. Like on my overlay, there's like a ton of empty space.
I love how I was gonna go ahead and like look through my own account to see if I like like shared it or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently I had gotten hacked at one point. And all I had on my account was Ray-Ban ads. Probably for some sort of knockoffs, but whatever.
No! The gravity's all
man.
wonky.
I was so close.
The gravity is all wonky. I can't fall fast enough to land. Here we go again.
I'm still pondering whether or not I want to use my real name or
Yeah, I had
Because,
figured
like,
we're
any-
giving you time.
any other options. It's like edgy.
Edgy. We use your
It's like-
Discord handle.
That's not so bad. Yeah, I could live with that,
All right,
but
tea
it's
and
a
cake.
tough thing to it's a tough thing to say.
I mean, we could always just shorthand it to T.
T, huh?
The only issue I can foresee with that is people shorten my name to T.
Yeah.
So it's like... My
like,
name's
even if I-
already... Like, the name everybody uses for me is already a shortened name, and then they shorten it more. It's just a fascinating experience, to say the least.
Even if we like fuck up my name, it sounds too edgy. It's like I can't be like, oh, call me Rain.
I mean, you can.
Okay. Well, then that's that.
So are we calling you Rain, then?
Mm-hmm.
How have you been enjoying the streams, Rain?
It's been chill. It's been very chill. I like your streams. They don't have there's there's no pressure.
That is the hope.
I had in my mouth, like, I did the whole middle click and then just, like, go to the bottom of the page so it would go, scroll through faster. And I just saw where she replied to my original question.
What was that?
Basically, like, asking her to commission.
Yeah, but what'd she reply to you with?
She replied, like, basically I was asking, like, if she had gotten my thing, so I wasn't sure if people were seeing my, messages at this point. And I was, like, asking, and then my thing, she goes, yes, I did, I'll get to it as soon as possible. If there's anything specific you want with it, let me know. Now I'm going back up to see if it's still there, or if she has deleted it. Which, if she deleted it, that would hurt.
Understandable.
You're getting closer anyway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a second.
With that, we've completed the core B-side. And now, with every B-side in the game, C-sides have been unlocked.
What the fuck?
So, we're getting into the real endgame content now. There's a reason I called this episode Mastering the Mountain, and the C-sides are proof of that.
I found it.
You found it? Nice.
Now I can send it in.
I hate these ones. They always go so fast.
Yeah. Anyway, the C-sides are basically the some of the toughest content this game has to offer. So if I can do this, that is my proof that I am a gamer. Now you might say the B-sides are proof enough, but no. Not for me, they aren't. Anybody else doing a B-side, yeah, cool, you're a gamer. Me doing a B-side, I've done worse.
I require mountains of evidence to whether or not you're a gamer.
Indeed. And this is the evidence right here. It is quite
Yep.
literally a mountain. Ow.
Don't make a mountain out of a molehill. Don't make a mountain out of a molehill.
Man. I love Phineas and Ferb. It's just such a good concept. for no obvious reason. You know, perhaps the most convenient thing is that, there's still one main story thing I haven't done yet. And there's a reason I'm doing the Seasides before them, is all I'm gonna say. Because this main story thing was added as DLC after the game had been released for a while. Completely free, by the way, like, it's, like, free expansion, no purchase or even download necessary, just, like, an update.
Uh-huh.
And that is going to kick my ass. I just know it. But on the bright side, at least I have a neat title for it, because the actual chapter is called Farewell. So as soon as I finish the Seasides, I can just change the stream title to something like saying farewell to Celeste. The only issue is I'm pretty much certain it's going to take me multiple parts to get through Farewell, because it is just that difficult.
Yeah. Saying farewell part 1.
Yeah. It's gonna be great.
But it'll also probably be part 5.
Yeah. Maybe 6, depending on how long it takes me to get through the Seasides, but you know what? We work with it. Where was I going with that? This is such a weird timing. Because, like, all these ones leading up to the one where I have to cling to the right, I get to dash as soon as I get there because I'm on the left and I just let go immediately. But on the right, I have to dash earlier. And like I always say, binoculars, I think you mean spoilers. No! It would have been so funny if I did that and actually succeeded, but it's funnier that I failed now.
In the words of the talking heads, stop making sense.
Alright, we grab that. Wall jump off it here. Take this up. Fail.
Fuck.
Ah!
Big rip. Big rip on that one.
Big rip indeed. But you know what? We can work with it. Ah!
Protagonist.
Yes. Ow.
See, I tried to say it incorrectly as possible. That's the whole reason I was saying it. I was trying to say it as incorrectly as possible, and I don't think there's like, I don't think even trying to fail, I didn't.
I don't... There has
I'm
to
a
be a lot
failure
of
at
ways to
failing.
corrupt the word protagonist, but frankly, I don't know how without sounding like complete gibberish.
Sound like a fucking wizard. Protagonist.
Obviously, if you need to refer to me as something that is not protagonist, you must refer to me as deuteragonist instead. Not like antagonist or anything, no, deuteragonist.
What part?
No!
Very simple.
Ah, that's painful.
Oh man. You got so far.
Indeed, but like I say, binoculars, I think you mean spoilers. No! That was just bad timing on my end. On the bright side, the C-sides are significantly shorter than the B-sides. They're just also significantly more technical.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. It's because like that those little machines, they always launch you more than you need them to.
Mm-hmm. It do be like that quite often, if we're being honest.
That was a lucky one.
Indeed. That was not. Also, I'm sure you'll find out soon enough, but stream delay makes it very awkward to commentate on things.
Oh,
Sometimes.
I've been here
Long enough to
I
figure
try to
that out.
line it up. I try to line it up with your lips sometimes. Sometimes what I say is more pertinent after I like when I say it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like with the delay, it helps really carry some gravity on. Yeah, because I was like, that's a close one, and it was an even closer one
Mm-hmm.
with the delay.
Funny how that goes, really.
How do you think you're going to attract more attention to your streams, TJ?
Probably using my Twitter, but that's a hurdle that I'll get to eventually.
Okay.
Bribing people.
Obviously. Speaking of, you've received your payment, haven't you? No, I'm kidding. Unfortunately, I have not sent bribes your way.
I do like how chill your streams are, though. I don't think you have much that you need to change, I guess.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
just about filling that time.
it really
Filling
is.
that time with the commentary. But who cares? We can talk about whatever.
Indeed. In the bio of my channel, I'm like, we're just trying to chill here. And like, that's kind of what I want to do because I've realized that high stress is not fun, it turns out.
No, it's not. And that's why, I don't know, I appreciate you playing this game. I think it helps with the metaphor.
Yeah,
the
it really does. Like, this is just a good game. Especially for people going through, like, strange and tough times themselves. As I would know.
Oh yeah, my job was crazy the other day.
Crazy, you say?
Yeah, so there was this lady, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she, for 4 days in a row, was like getting like super drunk.
Yeah. And
like at our bar we like refused service, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she started getting angry with us, you know. She's like, I'm gonna have to go to the liquor store and I'm gonna get kidnapped out there and this is gonna be your fault.
Like,
right?
Yeah.
I'm like you're the one talking to strangers out there.
That's when you hit her with the good.
Well, she brought back not one but 2 homeless gentlemen on 2 separate occasions.
So she's
Right.
the one doing the kidnapping.
Yeah, she's out there talking to strangers, and I'm like, why are you doing that? Right? So this 4th night, our bar was closed because of just a coincidence.
Mhm.
Our bartender called off, and frankly, I was quite happy with that because then she wouldn't have to come down and bother us.
Yeah.
But she went out and she got drunk anyway.
Checks out.
And she's taking these like medications, and so she's mixing the alcohol with her medications, and
Never a good idea.
I've never seen anybody this drunk.
Impressive.
And she's in the hallway stumbling and hitting her head on the walls and falling, right?
Mm-hmm.
And enough that another guest in a different room called 911.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And I'm like, fuck, this is quite a situation.
Indeed it is.
I'm trying to, you know, pull up the cameras as fast as I can and try to figure out what the fuck happened.
Mm-hmm.
And she agrees to the homeless gentleman that he could do his laundry there. Right,
Yeah.
which just adds another layer of complexity and things I have to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
And she comes down all bloody, and I'm like, "Are you okay?"
No.
And she's like, "Yeah, I just had a bloody nose." I was like, "Bruh,
That is not a bloody nose.
bruh, you're gonna tell me that you just had a bloody nose after you scared other people enough for them to call 911?"
Yeah. Aw. Yeah, he did.
There it is! Haha! Alright.
And then, yeah, I don't know. The police come,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm trying to explain this to them, and they decided to take the lady to the hospital. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And the next day,
Oh no.
she asks me what happened last night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
What am I supposed to do with that?
You got terrifyingly drunk.
Tell her that you got kidnapped by aliens.
I guess you were right, you did get kidnapped after all.
Yeah.
Just hit her with one of those. Oh man. I guess you did get kidnapped after all.
My job's more stressful than it needs to be sometimes.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, no shit.
Like I have the safety and concerns of like 100 other people in mind.
Checks out.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The part of me is like, am I too young to be dealing with some of the situation?
Probably.
But it's like I'm the only one there. So I guess
we
it's
deal
me,
with
I'm
it.
in charge. I don't know. That's my funny story for the week.
Mm. It is a pretty funny story, I'll give you that. No! I missed my dash. Speaking of, the Chapter 2 B and C sides might be some of my favorite in the entire game, just because I think the, this, like, whole dream block dash mechanic is really cool to me. And, like, sometimes it, doesn't go very well, like there. But you know what? Other times it's really smooth.
This level's especially pretty, I will say.
It is. That is very true.
The background's nice, and then, yeah, you have the...
The blocks themselves, and it's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just, yeah, I don't know. Some of my gripes with this game is it doesn't give you a second to breathe sometimes. You're just going.
That's true, but there is also the fact that I'm doing this without using the tool it actively gives me to make sure I know what's coming up. Like I said, binoculars, I think you mean spoilers.
Binoculars, schmonoculars.
Exactly. Someone gets it.
Oh, that was a horrible line of thought.
Oh no.
I was sitting here like, cause binoculars. I was like, binocular. I was like, do you mean like a one-eyed binocular? Then I was like, no, that's a fucking spyglass.
Hmm. Truly revolutionary commentary here.
I am much less smart than I ever thought.
Happens sometimes, I wouldn't worry about it.
What the fuck? That section's really giving you a lot of trouble.
Yeah, oddly enough, if you have good timing, this entire seaside theoretically shouldn't be that much of an issue, because the part I'm failing at here is just timing. But That's where my issues come in. And then my precision's fine, just not my timing. But unfortunately, those are both very important aspects of this level.
Say your position's good and then you land somewhere where I didn't even know you could land.
Mm-hmm.
I've been struggling with a specific mod in this mod pack for the last 20 minutes. Trying to figure out why it's not working. Just to learn, I am using the wrong machine.
Checks out. You hate to see it, but it happens sometimes.
I was looking for the refinery, and instead I was using something called the thermopneumatic processing plant.
I have no idea what that does.
It turns basically it's going to be my way of making plastic.
Checks out.
Moron.
No!
I'm a fucking moron. Holy shit.
Once again, happens sometimes. I wouldn't worry about it. Did you score 25 out of 400 on your test too?
I will neither confirm nor deny that for any year of my schooling.
Understandable.
I did have a year where I was pretty bad off, and I decided fuck school
No!
while I was homeschooled.
It do be like that.
Oh my god, I'm so dumb. So stupid I am. The moronic.
Oh yeah, B-side 2 complete, or C-side 2 complete. Oh yeah. This is truly what it means to master the mountain.
How much more contents there were after the seasides?
After the seasides,
375 hours.
there's still a pretty decent amount of content. Like there's still a whole there's still the whole of chapter 9, which is like the longest chapter in the game. I don't believe chapter 9 has a B-side or a C-side. I sure hope it doesn't, because if I do, if it does, I am going to die. Also, there's golden strawberries for completing these chapters without dying once, so I could get those as well.
You're already dead, TJ.
This is true. I'm just gonna die again as I do. Speaking of dying again as I do.
How would you complete these levels without dying?
Not the C-sides, no, just like the plain chapter 1, plain chapter 2, plain chapter 3.
Oh, okay. They're still difficult.
It is still
Without
difficult,
that.
but if you've done the C-sides, you should, in theory, be practiced enough to know what to do at any given moment.
This one looks terrible.
Oh, yes. Conveniently, it's not going to be that long. Ugh. No! I was so close. I figured it out. No! I was so close. Once more.
Playtesting this game must have been a nightmare.
Indeed. I would have done it. Ha! Yes! No! Good to know. It looks like... That's better. Oh! No! I was so close. On the bright side, I know exactly what I need to do now. There it is. Oh, hello, Mr. Oshido. Good to see you again. Please don't kill me. Ah! Well, he didn't kill me that time, so I can't fault him. He did kill me that time, so he's entirely in the wrong. That's how this works, right? No! I'm pretty sure this is the last room, though, so if I can do this, I can do anything. That's how this works, right? No! As for how long this room is, that's a different question. I could find out, but why would I do that? You know, my fears regarding Chapter 9 are so intense, I'm probably going to do the Golden Strawberries before I start Chapter 9.
That's crazy.
I've...
You're letting the mountain whip you into submission over chapter 9?
It's not submission, it's called training.
That's
You know,
fair.
the implications of that are... I just realized the implications of what I said. I did not deny the whipping, and then I called it training. That is not how I meant that to come out. And now that I've drawn attention to it, it's even worse.
It was all a
Yes.
trap.
No!
Whip? Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, indeed. Ah! Come on. Yeah, Chapter 3, I'm not gonna lie, has my least favorite mechanics in the entire game. But that's mostly because I'm bad at rhythm. Alright, Mr. Oshido, give me my dash back. We're good. He helped. He's helping! No! Ha! What a fool! He thought he could stop me! No! I should have waited my turn. It was right there.
You were so close.
I think I need to bounce off of him to get that.
You didn't
Which-
even have any obstacles in your way. It was...
It was right there.
You're probably right. You're gonna have to jump off of him.
On the bright side, I think I know exactly how to do that, because there is a wall I can cling to somewhat close to that. Even with the weird time distortion effect he has when he dashes past me and the world goes all gray and slow, I can figure this out. But first I need to get back there again. No!
The little doors are a nice touch.
They are. I think it's neat. Like, this whole, the whole of Chapter 3 is themed around, like, a hotel, like, a hotel resort up in the mountains. And I think it's, like, it's actually a really nice concept. I just hate the execution, mostly because these things. The weird, like, fuzzy things.
Yeah.
No! I missed the switch.
Oh, fuck.
I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely love this part. Like, as much as I claim to hate Stage 3, I do love the seaside for it, because, like, I don't know. When it comes to a game, I like kind of being pushed to my limits for the most part, and this is like, I know exactly what I'm supposed to do, now all that comes is time to do it, you know?
Yeah, it's the challenge.
It's the challenge and having that sense of direction, which, as we all know, mine is god-awful for the most part. Rain would know about that. Is this true, Rain?
Yes.
How
I've
many
lost
times
plenty of
have you had? How many times have you had to like help him get somewhere?
Well, it's like he gets so lost that he makes me get lost.
This is true. We were trying to
it's-
get somewhere, and I went in the literal exact, like, not wrong direction, but I took the literal exact wrong path several times in a row.
This is the longest possible way to get there.
Mm,
And it doesn't help that he like falls asleep on the bus, and then
On the bright side,
then-
at the very least, I've never actually missed a stop because of that. But it's,
incredibly surprising.
yeah. It's not good.
I'm worried about you ever learning how to drive.
Yeah, that's why I haven't yet. I've got public transportation. I can get around.
Yeah, but that requires you to live in a place that has adequate public transportation.
That is true, but you know what? I'm
And
here right
getting-
now, even if I'll
getting
figure
it-
something out.
Increasingly expensive here.
This is true.
No, when people come to stay at my hotel and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're moving here," I was like, "Why?"
It's like, what actual reason could you have for coming here?
looking them dead in the face. No.
I
It's
mean,
like,
yeah,
please
why?
save yourselves.
How'd you manage that? Like, what the? No. We're like the third most expensive city.
It's frankly terrifying.
And it's ridiculous. I wish the city would do better. It has a lot of things it needs to do.
That may be true,
I don't know.
but I'm not sure how to get there quite yet.
Yeah, I don't know. Working downtown really has opened my eyes to a lot of like bigger issues that I knew were bad, but it's
This is a
like
lot worse than they seemed on the surface.
a lot worse than I thought.
Checks out. No! Guitar.
Did you encounter the wind yesterday?
I did not encounter it, but I am aware that it was crazy.
It was 30 miles an hour in the city.
Sounds about right.
It was 50 miles an hour in Golden.
Also checks out.
And then 75 miles an hour in Colorado Springs.
That is, quite the number, to say the least.
It reached 115 miles an hour out in the middle of nowhere.
But that's where my family lives.
It blew the like ceiling tiles out of the parking garage. It's like I never even seen those move, let alone get
Tore
flung.
right off. Well, now you have. Was it an
Okay.
interesting sight, at least?
It really was. It hit somebody's car.
Oof.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the
Why did
Earth's
I-
changing.
Yeah,
Earth's
and
changing
not for the
faster
better.
than we're acknowledging it.
And not for the better, particularly.
No, I think the seasons are all out of whack, and like
Like,
yeah, general climate like regions are shifting.
there was a day in January where I'm like, oh man, I could really go for some ice cream right now. And I go to the store, like, right by my house. And they're not open. And I'm like, what? And like, but it's like 70 out here. I'm like, Wait, the sign says they open in March. It's still January. Ah, I missed. This was a bad idea. Bless you.
Thank you. Let me think. Do I have any other cookie stories? Nothing. No cookie stories come to mind.
Nothing kookier than global warming.
Darn.
It do be like that sometimes.
You mentioned ice cream, and I realized I had ice cream.
Understandable.
So that's where we're at. Oh yeah,
no.
I did have a question I thought about for the stream.
A question for the stream.
Yeah, smash or pass the planet Saturn.
Well, you know what they say, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. I had to think about that for a minute. I completely forgot the line. So regardless of what I say, the universe has answered yes. So, I shall say yes.
Well, it's like there's an obvious tier list to the planets.
Yeah?
You know, it's like smash or pass, like Saturn. That's pretty high up on the list.
Yeah.
You know, but like Uranus is contestable.
Contestable. That is one way of putting it.
See, Earth's definitely an F tier. Like,
Why?
planet sucks.
Those weird things that just live on it and think they're like the masters of it. Like what on Earth?
The parasites.
Yeah, the parasites.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
Reminds me of a Team 4-star thing where I forget the exact context, but the cast is discussing the plurals of various things, and Krillin's like, I bet there's a whole gaggle of Namekians, and Piccolo just says, you don't call multiples of a Namekian a gaggle. He's like, what do you call them then? And Piccolo just responds, a cornucopia, obviously. So then he asks Krillin in response, what do you call a group of humans? And then Mr. Popo answers, an infestation. And frankly, he's not wrong. As a human.
Yeah.
I disagree with Earth being F tier.
Maybe like a solid high C tier.
Because she's at least habitable.
Who said
And
that
that's-
not life?
Would you prefer a mass of gas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The US would, at the very least. Wrong kind of gas, but... they'll find a
I
way.
mean, on the other hand, the Earth is already pretty wet.
Mm-hmm.
That is one way of looking at it, yes.
There's a lot of
One way of
Minor
saying
stuff.
it, too.
I like Pluto. She's small. And
I
that's
mean,
kind of
the
hot.
shoulder, though.
Yeah, Pluto. She's small and cold. And that's top tier in my book.
Fair enough. I would not really be able to come up with a tier list for the planets on the spot, especially while doing this, though.
Alright.
No! I just need to figure out how to jump on his head, and then I've got it.
I just, that's cool. That's cool.
I just need him to say, ain't that a kick in the head, and then we win. But trying to figure out how to get him to say that is a lot more difficult than I'd imagined.
Alright, so, I'm playing with a different mod as well as this new Metacraft called Maho Tsukai. Basically, like the most anime magic mod I've found.
I mean, with a name like Maho Tsukai, that's literally magic user in Japanese, so...
Ah, cool. That's actually even better. Ah, I even blasted part of my own building with that spell. That's cool.
So it is anime.
So I'm like, I got this staff that I got early on, but I can't use it because I don't have enough mana. Finally built up enough mana, and I have a husk coming towards my building, so I'm like, you know what? Whatever. This should be fine. And I just had to go with beam mode, because I'm like, single target, you know, kill it real quick, whatever. I cast it, use up 8,000 mana in 2 seconds, and blast a hole through the zombie, doing minimal damage, because I only got hit once with this, but it did rip a sizable ravine in the nearby desert.
So what I'm hearing is, explosion!
Yeah! Fun part is, this staff also has 2 different modes, one just being big explosion mode, and the other one being AoE.
Checks out.
So I could 125% just go ahead and just scream out explosion and blow a sizable chunk into this world.
Understandable. That would do it. No! I will get this done. Even if it takes me half an hour.
It might actually take you half an hour.
It might. This is true.
The next question becomes might or will?
Will. I will find a way.
TJ, would you sell your feet pics?
Preferably not, but if I got really desperate... Why, would you buy them?
Well, it's like, I've asked a lot of people this question. Some people are staunchly against it, and some of them are like, whatever. Whatever, as long as... Well, as long as it's not more than just the feet.
You gotta get the ankle in there as well, and the shin, of course.
See, I've done worse for money.
He got sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Exactly.
You know they're sponsoring the war in the Ukraine, right?
I did not know that.
It was a joke.
They're sponsoring both sides. They're hedging their
Yeah.
bets.
No matter what happens, they win.
Hello. See ya. Ah.
Why is he so mean?
A lot of reasons.
He's been mean to you for a lot of this game.
Yeah.
Well, he was nice. He was nice for a good part too.
In Chapter 3 itself, he actually just kind of wants you to stay in his hotel and he wants to provide a comfortable experience for you. But then your evil half shows up and is like, alright, yeah, this guy sucks, and tells it that to his face. and he's so lost within his own mind, he thinks you're the one who said it.
I don't blame him though, because it's like your evil half.
Yeah. No, I thought I could duck under it. Give me that back. All right. No! On the bright side, these streams end at 5, so I've still got like 13 minutes to do this.
Do you think you're gonna make it in the next 15 minutes?
I have confidence. Probably misplaced, but I have confidence. No! I just need to figure out how to get off, how to properly bounce off his head. That's the most important skill to have here, and I do not have it.
Well, it's like, you have to bounce off his head, but then you have to do everything else on top of that.
Yeah. I mean, I've gone through this part a decent amount of times.
Yeah,
It's like,
but then
yeah.
then you go through the little door, and then you hit the spikes on the other side, and then you gotta
Yeah. Yeah.
you gotta grab onto the other side of the wall before you have to jump on his head, and I've seen you struggle with that.
Mm-hmm. This is all true. Every single part of this stage is a struggle. But you know what? That's exactly why I'm doing it.
Everyone's fine. Something ashes to the wind.
I don't think you. Are you trying to jump on his head at that point?
No. Really, the only part I'm actually trying to jump off his head at is, enough
At the
to
very
get
end.
the crystal heart. Yeah. Well, I've made a mistake. I can recover from these, though. I can't recover from those, though. Yeah, like, at the very end, I need to bounce off his head, and that is something that I've had a pretty decent amount of trouble with. Like, I need to jump off his head here to get this switch. I need to do it again here, I think.
Okay.
Ah ha ha!
Oh man.
It's just so precise, because he, like, literally dilates time around him when he passes me. No!
Oh. You were there. You were there.
Indeed. We shall get there again. And again, no matter how many times it takes. Unless this goes to, like, 5:30, in which case I might call it.
Yeah, but it's about your determination.
Indeed.
Would you say that it's about drive?
It's about power. We stay hungry.
We devour.
Put in the work.
Put in the work, put in the hours.
And take what's ours. No! Dang. No! I'm so close.
What are you gonna do with your famous Twitch streamer?
Keep streaming Twitch, obviously.
just stream other Twitch streamers.
Yeah, it's called rating or hosting, one or the other. I know this platform.
Just be doing reaction content on other,
Nah, but before I do reaction content on other people, I have to do reaction content on myself first. Just like watch my older streams. Ah!
Yeah. Well, except for the fact you'd have to have a archive channel for that.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, let's build up the archive.
Step 1, how do we get an archive?
Make a YouTube channel. Just port everything to it.
Well, you need to get the content to put.
Well, I've got
first.
the content, I just need a place to keep it, because Twitch gets rid of it after a while.
Oh, does
Yeah,
it?
after 30
Yeah.
days.
Well, shit.
Well, I can make a YouTube channel, like, right now, anyway. Or, I have a YouTube channel, I just need to upload things to it, I guess. Would be a more accurate way of doing that.
Yeah.
It being immortalized.
All of your shortcomings will be there for everyone to see.
And frankly, not none the wiser. I couldn't be happier.
None the wiser. Someone else just runs your archive channel. You have no idea what's on it. It's just like poorly edited versions of all of your streams. Like, just has a watermark in the center of the screen.
Just like notably not edited by the person who uploaded this.
Yeah, it's like the old Bandicam watermark.
Here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. What on earth? No! This is such a strange jump to make. Just seaside things, though.
Not even any current events to talk about.
Hmm.
They're all either sad or boring.
It do be like that. I don't know why, but the first thing I thought was, how long ago did Microsoft buy Activision? Or Activision Blizzard?
This was a while back.
It's been, like, that was like February, wasn't it? Or was it even January? Like,
I think it was in January, yeah.
either way, I still can't get over the fact that Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard for $69 billion. Like, I know the actual total was like 68, but like, just round it up.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a power move in the strangest possible way. Man, I'm thinking about what I should be doing on Friday, since I finished the Trial of the Fool and Hollow Knight. I'm thinking I just do Fire Emblem 1, it's gonna be great. The localization came out in like last year sometime, and I can actually finally play it in English legally. I love it when game companies do that, make their products actually accessible.
Instead of you trying to find a version that you have to translate.
Yeah. Like, for what it's technically worth, I've never actually played Fire Emblem 1 illegally, because the way I played it initially was getting a Japanese Nintendo account, just like just getting a throwaway email account, signing into Nintendo in a Japanese region, like, well, not even in a Japanese region, just using the Japanese like region sign up on their website. So I do have a Japanese Nintendo account. And frankly, it's pretty funny having it, I'll be honest. But it turns out that when you don't know Japanese, strategy RPGs tend to get somewhat difficult.
You're the expert on that one.
Indeed. I'm really out here playing Fire Emblem 1 in Japanese.
Which Fire Emblem game did I play at your house?
I believe that was actually Fire Emblem 1.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun, actually.
Good to hear. I do think Fire Emblem 1 has a special thing about it that other games in the series just can't replicate. I don't know what it is about it, though. It's very charming in its limitations, though it also just kind of sucks to play sometimes. Being an NES game and all, that was way too ambitious for the system it was on. Oh, we're being honest, the real ambitious Fire Emblem game was actually Fire Emblem 2. Gaiden is such a fascinating, like, piece of Fire Emblem history. Like, it had so much going for it, except for its console.
Oh, sometimes you're ahead of your time.
Exactly. Fire Emblem 2 was ahead of its time, very much. Yes! I did it before the stream ended! We did it!
Nice.
We've done it,
Yay.
everyone!
3 minutes remaining.
3 minutes
Yay.
remaining. There's no way whatsoever I'm gonna get anything else done in 3 minutes because
Oh, whoa, that's weird.
what's
If
weird?
you look at the bottom left of your screen, well, at least while you were getting the crystal heart,
Mhm.
you could actually see Oshiro's body forming, like with muscles, bones, everything.
Checks out. But yeah,
I never realized it did that. That's weird.
understandable. Anyways, all that's really left for us now are a select few C-sides, being 4, 5, 6, 7, and not the epilogue. 8? That's all the C-sides. Then there's some golden strawberries, which we'll probably handle next time on stream. And then, after that, is farewell. I'm still not ready. I haven't even beaten this on my main file yet.
Oh, no?
I have not.
Oh,
If we look
shit.
at my main file, I have all the C-sides. And, that's not how I check that.
You're a poser.
This is a very long chapter, to say the least.
Fake gamer.
Fake gamer, indeed. That's why I'm here. I'm streaming this to claim my gamer status as it rightfully should be. Anyways, with that, I'd say now's about as good a time as any to end this stream. So, please tune in Friday for the start of the Fire Emblem 1 Iron Man. It'll be great. I promise I'll get at least one person killed. That's not a threat, it's a promise. Anyways, yeah. See you later, everyone.